Hi, my name is Jonas, and this is my preliminary submission for the performative storytelling competition. And out of the three topics, I chose the topic if I could go back in time. Now, throughout my life, like many others, I've made many mistakes. In fact, I've made a plethora of mistakes that, now thinking back, yeah, I wish I could go back in time and change it. One of the most famous or most well-known mistakes that I think I've made was when in middle school I decided to cheat on a test. Now, the reason why I decided to cheat was because I was failing in class and everybody around me was cheating. And for me is I just came back from Canada to Taiwan and my Chinese wasn't the best and everything every subject was being taught in Chinese, including subjects like math. And to be honest, it was something that I had a lot of trouble keeping up with. And because I had a lot of trouble keeping up and because I kept failing in class, my parents were reasonably harsh on me. My dad was disappointed, my mom was angry. I should not be failing middle school math, which is the honest truth. Is these are simple trigonometry and whatnot, and algebra that I should not be failing. But the issue was that I could not understand it. And people all around me during that time, they were cheating, right? They were cheating, they were using different types of cheating. They were either copying answers off each other or having notes hidden somewhere in their coats or under their pin or in their hoodie that they could check when and during the test. And one midterm, I thought to myself, well, if I don't cheat, I'm going to fail math test again, and my mom and my dad is going to be angry at me, and I'm not going to be too happy with myself. And of course, my classmates are going to laugh at me. And when my classmates laugh at me, it was never a good time because during that time I was also really heavily bullied. And when I was heavily bullied, I did not make any friends. I had no friends basically. And because of that, middle school has always been a exceptionally tough experience for me. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's cheat. Let's do what everybody else is doing. And I cheated. And sure, it went off great, right? Nobody was noticing me. I was doing the work. I was looking at notes and whatnot, and pretending that I was working hard, which in actuality I was not. I was working hard cheating, but not working hard trying to get the answers through a righteous or legitimate way. And halfway through the test, I was rummaging a lot because I was also really nervous. I had never cheated before, and I was nervous. I felt guilty, and I was scared of getting caught. And halfway through the test, through the half point mark, my teacher suddenly walked up to me, and she looked at me, and she said, "Hey Jonas, what is that under your pant? Under your coat?" And I said nothing. She's like, "Okay, then pull down your zippers and let me see." So I pulled down my zippers, and lo and behold, the piece of note that I had hidden inside my coat fell out. And everybody looked at me. There were snickers around the room. I felt extremely embarrassed to the point of I just wanted to melt away inside, right? I wanted to disappear from the world. And of course, I was called into my homeroom teacher's office. I was yelled at. I was given a warning, and I failed the test. They gave me a 0 on that test. And of course, because I cheated, they had to let my parents know. And rightfully so, my parents were both infuriated. They said, "We would rather you fail the test than actually just go ahead and cheat and do something that is unbecoming of you." Which now I can understand perfectly. And because I got caught cheating, my classmates laughed at me even more. I was bullied a lot. I was often the dumb kid, the broke kid, the kid who was overweight, and now I'm also the kid who got caught cheating. So if I could go back in time, that would be the one event that I want to change. However, would I actually go back and change this little event of my life? No, I would not want to change it because there's a saying that goes that if I had never made the decisions that I've made in the past, I would never become the person that I am today. And in all honesty, I think all the mistakes or the right stuff that I've made throughout my childhood, my adolescent, as well into adulthood, has been a culmination of who I am today. And without any of these little tidbits of hurt, of mistakes, I can never actually truly become who I am. And this is why, yeah, that is something that I will want to change because I do not want to cheat. And after that, I've never cheated again. But maybe if I didn't cheat, I would have never learned that lesson. Thank you.